Frustration, it's always difficult if frustration sets in a particular challenge. Um, it doesn't worth it. Giving up, especially in certain battles. I understand your position. At times, I know we are not quitters, but at times the game or the battle doesn't worth it. So you have to let it go. But in this case, we need to put pressure because a lot of things depends on it, and the victory that comes out of it will benefit all. So it's not time for us to really, look at frustration or focus on frustration. And I believe that those who are championing this cause, those who are trying to create this awareness, because it's difficult to really, wake our people up, because you must understand the people you are dealing with. These are people that are coming out from so many hundreds of years of oppression. The only thing they know and the only thing they believe is the lies that has been, implanted in them, and that has grown into big trees or establishments. And for you to really deal with these issues, you have to, from the root, you have to root it out, kill it from the root. And it's not easy because our people have been they've been bought over time. You are talking to a man that his great grandfather, his grandfather, his father, has bought the idea, and it becomes a family tradition. So how can his father be wrong? How can his father's father be wrong? How can the whole community be wrong? So it's difficult really to tell him that all these people have been fooled, and including him himself. So he is not doing something that is strange. He's doing something that he knows that is the way it is done. When he was born, he saw it, and people were doing it that way. And unfortunately, most of them have had what they call artificial success, and to them it has worked for them. So this is why you cannot stop a man from going to church. You cannot tell him not to go to church. You cannot tell him not to worship on Sunday. You cannot tell him not to serve the white Jesus, because he has seen people who in their own consent or in their own definition have had achievements going to that church, worshiping the white Jesus, going to church on Sunday, and then believing in the white man's book. He has seen people who to him or to her that has progressed over time. So whatever you are telling him now, it sounds stupid, because if people can do it and it works for them, then that means it's real. But actually, you and I know that it does not work for them. This is just an illusion that has been created, and people has been taught over time that is success, and we know that success goes beyond that. I am not tired of talking to these people for one reason, because I know that for this particular cause, for this challenge, for this particular awakening, that I am born and I am created to direct their attention towards the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is that we've been fooled over time. Not just we, our fathers, our grandfathers have been fooled. And it has become a common thing for our people to believe in these people's lies. They have so much pressed their ideology into us that we in everything we do, you see a trace of it. And that is why you don't blame our people. So we really have to be patient with them, because I know how long it took me as a person to really awake. I knew the arguments I had. I knew how I defended what I believed. I knew how I was defending the cause. I was not like this before. But with time, one day something struck, and I begin to ask myself questions. All these things I have been defending, all these things I have been supporting, all these things I have been saying that it is supposed to be so, are they really so? Then I began to do research. Let me tell you something. No matter what you tell a man, no matter what you tell a woman, not until he or she begin to research on his own, he can never come to the truth. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter how convincing your words are. If they don't research on their own, if they still believe what they are reading, they can never come to the truth, because the books that has been given to us does not speak what you and I are speaking. The education plan and program that they have for us does not teach you what you and I know. They direct you towards a different direction. They give you the impression that everything you've been taught, everything you've been told, everything that they are still telling you is true. That is why these people, they have the media, they have propaganda. And because they have the media and they have propaganda, everything they create is to support the lies they have lied over the years. They have everything. They control the media. They control the information that comes in. The television system, the radio system, everything that you know that supplies information is being controlled by the white supremacy. And because they control all these things, that is why they still have your people under bondage. Because the radio, the television is saying the same thing they have said. The images they present, the sculptures, the thing they write in their daily newspapers or monthly magazines or weekly magazines is still supporting what they have said. So it is not different from what they have said. Everything they have said is being supported by what they have created, the media they have created. So the propaganda is strong. So for you and I to really come up and then convince our people that yes, they've been lied to, they've been cheated, and they've been deceived, then we need to do a perfect work. What does that mean? We need to step up to the challenge. Now, there are so many challenges. One of the challenges is this. We have to create a stream of information that will be running without stopping. Because what you hear, forms you. What you hear defines you, it forms you, it makes you who you are. And our people have had these lies over time. So you don't blame them. They are ready to die for it because that is what they believe. But you and I know that it is a lie. So we need to really tell them the truth too over time. That is why you see people like us coming up every day, talking, trying to get to you through YouTube, trying to get to you through Facebook, trying to get to you through Twitter. We are reaching you through the social media. We are reaching you through television. We are trying to make you understand that this is what they did. They propagated their story. They fine-tuned it, sold it, and they keep selling it, and it's still ongoing. Each time you catch them, they come up with something new. Now, if you go to certain churches, you see what pastors are preaching now. They are not telling you that actually that the Jesus they introduced to you is the Son. Many of them are preaching it, that he's not black, neither is he white, because we have made you to understand that there is nothing like a white Jesus. Now they want to jump into something else. What they are trying to establish is to tell you that Messiah was never black, neither was he white. But why were they saying he was white before? If there was not actually a Messiah, if what they have been worshiping is the Son, why not come out plain and tell that it is the Son? They created an image for you because they want to get you where they want to get you, and that is what they did. So everything they have taught you, everything they have told you is a lie. And that is why when you catch them in one area, they come up with something else. But you will always believe them because they have the power of the media. They have the power of propaganda. And they know how to sell their information. We may not be saying what you want to hear, but the truth is that it is what you need to hear. We are in an era, if you want to fool yourself, people will help you. But if you also want to educate yourself, the information you have, the things that you have at your reach will also help you. My brother, it is a choice. Will you continue to sleep, cover yourself with a white man's lies, or will you wake up? Now to my Muslim brothers, will you continue to sleep and cover yourself with the Arabic lies, or will you wake up? We are Africans. We are the people that created religion. Everything they taught you, whether it is the Quran, whether it is the Bible, all of them derive their story from our own religion. They have nothing to offer you. Everything they told you was something they borrowed from you, brought it back. Just like we have African countries that produce crude oil. They sell this crude oil to foreign companies that are in abroad, and they refine the oil and bring it back to them, the same country that produced the crude oil, to buy the refined one. And they sell it at a very high price, and will buy it. And this is the same thing they did with your religion. They took your religion, refined it. And religion is not oil. They cannot, once you refine it, it is no longer, once you refine worship, it is no longer worship. It has been contaminated, it has been polluted. It has to be raw. It has to be raw. And that is, excuse me, that's what they brought to you. And you bought it. Excuse me, it's cold out here. And you bought it. And the truth is that you've been fooled and duped. You have to really, really, really wake up, my people. You can't sleep for too long. If you have slept, and how long will you continue to sleep? It is time to wake up. The truth is out there. If you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. But if you, like I said, if you don't believe me, do your own research. Then you will know that you've been duped, you've been fooled. But there is still time for you to catch up.